Recording. Hello, 1, 2, 3. I am Brian Frey. Kitchen light, dining room light, den light, living room light, hallway light, bedroom light, antique bedroom light, office light, bedroom light, kitchen light, dining room light, den light, living room light. I'd like to show you how my light switches work. Is that good enough?
That's perfect.
You see I have a switch here that'll turn on my outside lights, and that's to give us all the light we need in the garage and things like that. And then right here we turn on this one, and over my desk I here in the office, and gives me plenty of light over here. And this does a real good job for me. And come on and follow me, and we'll go in the bedroom.
This little light of mine, Lord, I'm gonna let it shine. Whoa, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, Lord, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Jesus gave it to me, Lord, I'm gonna let it shine. Whoa, Jesus gave it to me, I'm gonna let it shine.
We've got a double switch here. We've got lights here, we've got fans, but right over here, this is the one we use mostly. This is the one right here that we can read in bed and light up the room and everything, so, and we've got a fan, and we've got a lot of light in here anyhow for the daytime, but this just works real good at night. Now come on in the kitchen. This is a little more complicated. Well, Virginia and I have been married for 62 years. And she passed away in May the 9th. And now we're entering in another phase, but she gave me a lot of good training, and so I'm trying to hold things together. A bunch of switches here, and sometimes we hit the wrong one. But anyhow, we've got the big one here that turns on for the kitchen, and it's a fluorescent. And now over here we have one that turns on over the sink where you can look out real good. This one turns on the dishwasher. Virginia drove around and spotted this place over here on Morriswood Drive, and she brought me over here, and this was really out in the country. It looked like it was just farmland, no houses. So she said we could buy an acre of ground here, real reasonable. And I said, well, let's just walk around and look. And we walked around and picked out the spot where we are, right on the hill, because we kind of liked the view that we had. And so Virginia made arrangements, and we bought this property. And Virginia was pregnant then with Debbie, and she would come out here every day and see the progress and watched it being built. And because I wasn't even around, I was gone every day. So whatever you see in this house, she had it all planned out. She did it all herself. I went to the doctor, and he told him, I said, to get just a wee bit, I call it dizzy. I didn't know what it was. It could be, and he said, well, it could be several different things. But I'm going to send you to a clinic that's their specialty. And they will tell you exactly whether it's inner ear, or whether it's equilibrium, or it's dizziness. So she put me through the test. She told me to put one foot in front of the other one and fold your arms in front of you and look ahead and don't move and count to 60. Well, sometimes that's not too bad. I held up pretty good. But then she says, now do the same thing and close your eyes and count to 60. Well, you'd be surprised how the room turns and how you sway, and sometimes you really fall up against the other wall, because when you close your eyes, you hadn't got any perspective to knowing whether you're straight up and down or what. Our son, Leaf Ray, was a diabetic and passed away in 1992. And so this is kind of a little shrine that we keep a light on just to kind of keep his memory. I turn it on every afternoon and leave it on until we go to bed at night. And then another exercise was to rock from toe to heel, and try to hold your balance with your arms closed. And another one was walking down the hall and turning your head fast this way or up and down, and do that 3 or 4 times a day. She said, now that will strengthen the equilibrium. As you age, that slows down, and your body wants to go faster, and you have nothing to really know what keeps you straight up and down. But I'm working on that, and so it's not easy. Got a lot of switches, and you don't want to get them mixed up. We have the 4 lamps here for each side of the couch and everything, and then we have the big one there in the center if we need more light over there, and also that controls the fan. And this one's the one that I really like. I like to leave this on because this shows Virginia real good, and she's my pride and joy. I'm very thankful that I was able to help Virginia. She was sick for 2.5 years, but I never heard a complaint, never. But she taught me so much in those 2 years, how to take care of the house and how to cook, and so I wouldn't take anything for the 2 years that we were together, because I was with her 24 hours a day and kept her here at home where I could take care of her up until 8 days before she passed away. I think that during those 2.5 years, my faith increased, and Jenny and I both depended on God. We didn't know what another day. We lived day to day, and we're always thankful for each day we had. But it gave me strength, and when you really boil it down, that's all you've got. You've got God to talk to, and He's the one that gives you strength to take care and do things. That's why I'm gonna let my little light shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All in my home, Lord, I'm gonna let it shine. Whoa, all in my home, Lord, and I'm gonna let it shine. All in my home, Lord, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Telling the whole wide world, yeah, I'm gonna let it shine. Whoa, telling the whole wide world, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm telling the whole wide world, Lord, and I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Now, when they laid the concrete out here on the patio, they just put a big heavy wire under there, and I have no way of putting a switch on it. So he wired it direct into the junction box. So every night, I have to come in here and turn the breaker on, and then every morning, that's my duty to turn the breaker off. But it gives me a good light on the patio at night, and I leave it on all night.
Now, why do you do that?
That's my security light. That's my security light.